A lifetime worth of work, all the sacrifices, all the beautiful and the painful experiences. And it all comes down to this very moment that is so much more than just another race. I had one vision going into this World Cup final, and it was using all my experiences as strength to increase my possibilities of winning this damn globe. Andorra was one hell of a ride. Warm, salt, and extremely challenging course set. In the past 9 slalom races this season, I've done a great job of setting myself up for this World Cup final. But the only thing that I really did know is that I had to ski like a maniac. We spent the second half of this season constructing a ski model, and we put in so much work for this very day to have an upper edge. Those hours in between runs are, yeah, they're for sure different. All the nervousness, all the pressure. It doesn't feel too fair to be fighting for this globe, just to stand here with the possibility of throwing it all away. Everything is rushing through your head in this very moment. So I go into focusing on the technical tasks needed, the tactical tasks demanded. In every ski race I compete in, I never check my opponent's performances. But this time I just couldn't. I had to check it out. I couldn't resist. Henrik starts in front of me, being the biggest competitor of the globe. Ramon starts behind me. One error and both those guys can snatch it from me. So I check out Henrik. Green lights. It's a minute ahead of start, and for the first time in my career, I've physically lost control over my body. Everything feels disconnected. I have no strength from my core and down, and I'm unable to get control. All the negative shit throughout my career just starts rushing through my mind. All the people I've let down, the knee injury, the appendix, the losses, just all failures. It's all present in my mind. And I'm doing everything I can to filter it out to become the version of myself that I need to be in this moment to win this shit. And there we are, completely naked. Start gates ahead of you. The clock starts running down. Coming into the first section of the course, it's probably the most hectic section we've had all year. And this is my advantage. Explosiveness and technique. Gate by gate, it's like I'm running. I'm reaching for that globe. It's getting closer and closer and closer. I'm seeing it. It's present. It's in my hands. But then I come into the second last combination, and it's just like being back in Courchevel. I just get into the exact headspace in the very moment where I messed it all up in the World Championship. This was the one experience that I needed to conquer in order to become the best in the world. Instead of fearing this section of the course, I take control, I dive in. I was in charge like never before, proving that that gold was mine, proving that I deserved it. And then finally I get to take a look at that clock, and it's as green as it gets. I'm the fastest slalom skier in the world. All the joy, all the pain, everything that you just overdosed on, you just let it all out. You don't realize this stuff in that very moment. It's a year I'll never forget, both as an athlete, but more importantly as a person. I wouldn't want to have it any other way. Now that this globe was secured, it was all about chasing the next one. I wanted to be the best technical skier there is. I wanted to see how far I could really go. But it was always more to it than just that. Now I can use my voice. Now I can make that difference that I'm seeking. that goal of transcending sports and creating a bigger acceptance for difference, more color, more personalities. It was something in this very journey that was different to the other times where you re-enter this loop. He was heading towards those next targets, those next dreams, those next goals. And simultaneously, without having realized, I had started this parallel journey of mine, which I tried to run away from every time he came to me. I didn't want to have those conversations with myself, dedicating myself even harder to the sport. But the more I did, the emptier I felt, the more sad I became, and the heavier it became to push even further. But more importantly, be happy. I wanted to make this very difference within sports, and this is where I'm stuck. This is where I need my freedom to do this change. The first time I ever said it out loud was when I was home in Oslo. I jumped in my car and I called my dad. I told him that I think this is it. This isn't what makes me the happiest anymore. I think there's a next path for me. And I think that time is now.
Invisible. Yeah. Okay, hold up.
When he responded, he wasn't surprised at all. He had been seeing it for months. He was just proud I was able to admit it and say it out loud. This was a moment of realization, facing 10-year-old me, saying, can we really reach this goal? And I realized that in order for me to chase my dreams, this wasn't the place to do so.
Everyone that's here today, everyone that's watching this at home, I'm so grateful for all the love that you have given me since the day I came here. Every time I've been on that start gate, I've given everything I have to give all that love back to you. So thank you for that, and thanks for me. I'm out.
For me, it was clear that I had to change something drastically. And if it wasn't for this decision, I'd become more and more unhappy. You know, at the end of the day, all my goals are made of one bigger goal, and that is for me to be as happy as possible. Skiing, for me, was a place where I was free. There was an outlet for me to express myself. I could just be me. My heart is filled with gratitude for all these years I've been able to do what I love the most. It's been truly spectacular. It's been amazing, really. Despite this roller coaster of a journey, with both painful and beautiful experiences, losses and wins, my life has never only been skiing, but it will forever be a part of me. I will forever be a skier. Becoming the person that I am today, that's my true reward. Like, I did me. I stuck to my vision. I stuck to my opinion. And that's what makes me happy.